And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, Tulsa, Oklahoma, for the first episode of SWF ReVenge, and we are kicking it off with the SWF champion himself, Mike Kazar. By the way, I am Jeff Santos, the voice of the Southwestern Wrestling Federation, alongside my broadcast colleague, Slick Powers. Slick, the champion is on his way. What do you think he has to say tonight?
I imagine he has a lot to say tonight, especially coming off of the recent conspiracy situation. Should be interesting.
Indeed, Mike Kazar defended the SWF Championship in Las Vegas at Conspiracy against PG-13. That match had a bit of a controversial finish, to say the least, with John Pirtle coming out to the ring and basically costing PG-13 his championship opportunity.
And he was right there to the very end. There's a reason that PG-13 is one of our top stars.
You know, I should be happy with what happened at Mind Games VIII. I tested myself against one of the best that has ever laced the boots in this company, and I walked out still the SWF Champion. But I can't be happy with what happened in Dallas. I can't be happy about my mentor walking away from this business. But you know what? He would want me to continue on defending this title against all comers, just like I did against PG-13 at Conspiracy. And we all know how that turned out. More on that in a second. Right now, I want to...
Oh, here comes the general manager.
Oh, goody. Let's see what she has to say.
Why are you booing? You couldn't possibly understand my grief. Daniel was more than a son to me. He was an icon to all of you. He was the SWF. I tried to bargain with him. I tried to reason with him, but he just wouldn't hear it. The SWF is now an organization without a leader of its own. Michael Kizzar. So help me God, I will stop at nothing to see you suffer for the anguish you've put me through. I'm glad you're looking for challengers. Because as long as you're champion, Jackie Blue is now in full control of your destiny. I choose the contenders. I choose the match stipulations. I will be the architect of your destruction.
I get the feeling you aren't out here to defend my best friend's honor. Out with it.
I just couldn't be happier to hear how eager you are to lose your championship. That go-getter attitude is why we're putting that title on the line against the self-proclaimed king of the SWF, John Pirtle. Oh, and another thing. That championship match starts right now.
Oh my goodness, we're kicking off ReVenge with John Pirtle against Mike Kazar for the SWF Championship.
This is like a Mind Games main event at the beginning of the season. What's going on?
And there's the king of the SWF. He was not victorious at Mind Games, but he cost PG-13 the SWF Championship at Conspiracy, and now it looks like he gets a shot of his own.
You got.
And you have to...
Go ahead.
You have to think Jackie Blue has a lot to do with that.
Oh, absolutely. And you know that wherever we see Pirtle and Kizzar, there's got to be PG-13 around somewhere.
Yeah, we're looking at highlights from the Conspiracy match, and here's where Pirtle cost PG-13 the title by attacking Mike Kazar, making sure that PG-13 was disqualified.
Some might say that PG had that match almost in hand.
He definitely had more of a chance before Pirtle showed up as after. It looks like John Pirtle gets his own shot here in just a moment. I mean, we're kicking off season 4 with a banger here.
What an unreal start.
Introducing the challenger from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 256 pounds. He is the self-proclaimed king of the SWF, John Pirtle. And his opponent from Oakland, California. He is the reigning and defending Southwestern Wrestling Federation champion, Mike Kizzar.
Well, you got to feel a little bit for Mike Kazar. He has had just several SWF title defenses in a row that would basically cow lesser men. I mean, he defended it against Daniel Santoy in Dallas. He defended it against PG-13 in Las Vegas, and now he faces John Pirtle in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
There's no off season in the SWF. When you're the champion, it's basically on the line 24/7.
And from the sounds of it, even if Kazar gets out of this, Jackie Blue is going to make sure that he has a long and arduous road ahead of him. John Pirtle showing off some wrestling skill.
I don't expect this to be a knockdown, drag-out fight. It's going to be a kind of a technical show, I think.
Now Pirtle taunting the champion, trying to play in some mind games as Pirtle can. Kazar back behind him. Pirtle, though. Now Kazar is showing his own wrestling prowess. Oh, and a shot by Pirtle.
What a fist.
Pirtle feeling good about himself. Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a slap.
I think that caught him off guard.
Now, Kazar's had enough of this, but Pirtle, I mean, he's just too good. Multi-time SWF champion.
No, you don't want to gloat in front of Mike Kazar. Come on now.
And that right there is why. And Kazar with a big shoulder block. Sending Pirtle into the ropes, going for a belly-to-belly suplex. And Pirtle wisely escaping that. Oh, my goodness.
What a spear.
And Pirtle with a belly-to-belly of his own.
Doing a lot of the whole gloating thing, though. I think that's going to come back to bite him.
John Pirtle is nothing if not a showman. Now just stomping vicious right hands right to the bridge of Kazar's nose.
Ref needs to check that fist.
And Pirtle, oh, we've seen this strategy many times before. John Pirtle going for the leg, going for the knee of Mike Kazar, setting up for that CSOB submission lock. Oh, just a stomp to the ankle.
Oof.
Oh, Kazar trying to get some distance. Oh, what a shot. Pirtle is spaghetti-legged. Mike Kazar, one of the best strikers in the SWF, and he is showing why right now. Oh, follows up with a backbreaker. First cover of the match here, and Pirtle out before one.
He's basically telling him, you want to slap me around, I'll slap you around right back.
Now, partner, it's looking like we might need to set up for a long night here.
I think you're right.
And this is just the first match. What a belly-to-belly suplex
with
from
authority.
John Pirtle.
My goodness.
Oh, Pirtle might think this is already over. Oh, ducked underneath, back with the clothesline, and again taunting the champion.
This is like a rookie mistake on behalf of Pirtle. I mean, you're facing the SWF champion. You can't just taunt.
Oh, Pirtle just cranking back and modified camel clutch. Will Mike Kazar stay the champion? We'll find out.
Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Let's get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Select the one to fight with. Let's get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, sir. Pick and choose the right one. Let's get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for you to get into the character. You here to lose or here to win, I'm only asking you. Either you beat him or get beaten like an amateur. Either you drive or you get driven like a passenger. The fight's around the corner, so pick the one you want to. Represent your way, go head to head with your opponent. Feel it in the air, tension is electric. The glory's imminent, this is something epic. Least for one of you, so what you gonna do? When your enemy is standing right in front of you, are you gonna lose, or are you gonna prove to everyone that never thought you win that you can rule? Cause everything is in your hands, you control it. And everything that is the past, it is over. This is now, this is everything that is. So you better make the right pick. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, in the throes of an SWF Championship match between John Pirtle and Mike Kazar. And it looks like Pirtle is setting Kazar up for something really bad here.
Uh-oh. Top rope action.
Kazar is going to be in a lot of trouble if this hits, and it does! Big superplex.
With authority.
Pirtle, is that enough to win the SWF Championship? 1, 2, no, it's not.
Pirtle can't believe it.
I can't believe it. Pirtle, though. Oh, we've seen this many, many times. John Pirtle, and he drops the fist.
Right on the bridge of the nose.
That is the prelude for the Alpha Slam. Is John Pirtle about to steal the SWF Championship in the first episode of Revenge? And Kazar, oh, just rocketing with shots.
You see how jello his legs went?
Oh, wait a minute, what's going on? Oh, my God. No, 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 no! Oh! Spear to the outside! Oh, he broke John Pirtle right in half!
These people are right. This is awesome.
Oh, this Tulsa crowd showing their appreciation of the SWF champion, who is willing to go to any length to keep that title. 1, 2, and no, Pirtle kicked out.
Wow, I'm really surprised by that. I thought that we had a 3 count.
I thought that was for certain going to end this match. The resiliency of John Pirtle on display, but Kazar is going to test it here as down goes Pirtle.
Kazar's feeling it.
And this Tulsa crowd is behind him, unlike the crowd in Las Vegas. Kazar trying to make sure Pirtle could see his face. He didn't speak much about it, but you know he's got to be upset with Pirtle for ruining that match at Conspiracy.
Oh, you better believe it. I know somebody else was upset too.
Now Pirtle, crank it back on the knee. Is Mike Kazar going to have to tap out here and lose the SWF Championship?
There is no way he taps. No way.
Oh! Breaks the hold with a shot, but what is the damage done?
Ooh, elbows.
Club to the back. Kazar shoots him off. Big power slam right in the center of the ring. Oh, wait a minute.
Here we go.
Kazar could be looking for a California Screamer. And Pirtle expertly reversing into a back suplex.
Did you see the elevation he got? My goodness.
Elevation, and then he just dropped Kazar, and he drops Kazar again. My God, what a kick.
You know, I'm beginning to think that Kazar might have a concussion. His legs have looked real wobbly.
They tried to roll out of the ring, save the championship, but Pirtle bringing him back in. Pirtle first with that patented Legaruni, and then He's going to drop the fist one more time.
Right there again on the bridge of the nose.
Oh, Kazar's in trouble. Kazar is in very real danger here. Pirtle. Oh no, Kazar reverse it. California Screamer!
That's it!
Out of nowhere!
That's it!
Oh, the cover, that's the move that put Daniel Santoy out of the business. 1, 2, and now Pirtle gets the left shoulder up.
That was like 2 7/8.
Oh my God, what else can these two men do to each other? Kazar looking for the flashbang at Pirtle. Kick that injured leg.
I don't think we should ask that. I want to see what else they can do to each other.
Oh, Pirtle now just laying the boots to Mike Kazar. Oh my God, wait a minute.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
It's PG-13.
I called it.
He's up in the entrance.
I called it.
He just couldn't let John Pirtle get this opportunity. Taunting from the rampway. Wait a minute. Kazar. Flashbang. Flashbang.
Good night.
Mike Kazar. The cover of Pirtle. 1, 2, 3. Kazar retains the title.
Unreal.
Oh, PG-13 looks very, very proud of himself.
I hate to say it, but payback's a bitch.
Indeed, Pirtle arguably had that coming. Kazar coming away with the championship. What will happen next?
Cole Van Zant here with Denise Albertus and Jen Martin. Ladies, you took the off-season to train together and forge an exciting alliance. Tonight, you put that to the test as you work your way toward the #1 contenderships of the Femme Tag Team titles against the Wild Roses. What do you plan to accomplish in your debut?
Cole, I've never been more excited in my life. Jen and I are finally ready to make this Femme Tag division relevant again, especially after all of these so-called Hellcats are so quick to think they own the place. You may have scratched your way to the top, but we are ready to kick tail and take names. Ain't that right, Jen?
Shots fired, baby! Denise, tonight begins a new era for the SWF, and we are ready to kick it off into high gear. If those Hellcats want to step away from their cute little balls of yarn and defend their titles at Fanning the Flames, we'll be there to take it away from them, because Sugar and Spice don't play nice.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Osaka, Japan, Kyoto Maki.
Strong words from Denise Albertus and Jen Martin, the newly christened Sugar and Spice. We'll see them in action later on tonight against the Wild Roses, but right now we've got a cruiserweight battle. Hayato Maki opening his season 4 up against Eric Ridgway.
This is going to be a dynamite matchup, I think. I've heard that Ridgway's been really training in the kind of brief off season that we've had, and I think we're going to see a new Eric Ridgway this year.
Yeah, Ridgway was particularly miffed at being left off of the Mind Games card. He does not plan to let that happen again, but you have to believe Hayato Maki doesn't want to be left off either. And that will make this match very, very interesting as both these men look to begin their season on a high note.
Absolutely. And, I think Ridgway kind of has the experience factor in this. I mean, as I was...
This Tulsa... Go ahead and continue.
As I was saying, I really feel that Ridgway's going to have the experience factor because we've only seen Hayato Maki in, a handful of matches throughout the last season. So seeing these two together in the ring should be an interesting matchup.
Indeed, and this is going to be one for the air traffic controllers as both Ridgway and Maki have a bit of a high-flying, risk-taking streak to them. Of course, Maki more of a technical, grounded wrestler than Ridgway at least, but this is still going to be very, very exciting to watch. And here we go. Maki and Ridgway. Gonna tie up Ridgway back behind. Nice takedown. Start of this match looking a little more technical than I was expecting as Ridgway shoots Maki off the ropes. Oh, he went for something there. Maki stopping short.
Two kind of just circle each other, trying to find an open point.
And neither one of these men want to make a mistake here on the biggest stage afforded them thus far. Maki, oh, what a shot right to the back.
That's got a sting.
Oh, what a back elbow. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, owie.
His knife-edge chops just stripping the skin off of Ridgway's chest. Maki going into the corner. Ridgway moved out of the way.
There's that veteran experience.
I was just about to say that. Ridgway now. Couple of well-placed shots. Kick to the knee. Oh, he spiked him.
Nice.
I don't even know what you would call that.
Kind of like a Hurricane Rana in a way, but with a DDT kind of thing to it.
That was a Hurricane Rana pile driver, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh. Ridgway keeping up the pressure with those strikes. Oh, my. Oh, God.
Oh.
Ridgway providing a receipt for those knife-edge chops earlier for Maki.
My goodness.
And then drops him like a ton of bricks in the corner.
Checking to see if the young kid's conscious still.
Oh, but Maki might have been playing possum there. Oh, Maki now. Oh, my goodness. Just wrenching the leg. That's one way to ground Eric Ridgway.
For sure.
Oh, Maki singular in purpose into an ankle lock. Ridgway's in trouble here.
Oh, there's no way he gives up here. No way.
Ridgway, he's got nowhere to go. Maki just twisting that ankle. And Maki letting up.
That could be a rookie
Apparently
mistake. I mean, he had him basically in the center of the ring.
And Maki had Ridgway dead to rights. And oh, just an elbow right to the top of the head. Good grief. Into a cover one. Just a one count. Tulsa crowd showing they are behind the English Rose, Eric Ridgway, as they boo Hayato Maki.
The English Rose, is that a new nickname for him? I don't remember having heard that before.
He's had that nickname for a while, but it's been a while since we've seen Eric Ridgway on Revenge, to be honest.
That's true.
Maki trying to make sure he has a short stay this time. Both men colliding there. Ridgway, oh, and a knee lift. Oh, what a kick. Oh, what's he doing here? Ridgway showing off. Getting this crowd even further behind him, and does he take it too long?
Oh!
Drop kick in the corner.
My goodness.
Ridgway got all of that one. Maki, though. And Maki with a backbreaker.
I made my back hurt.
Into a cover of his own here. 1, 2. Ridgway kicks out. Now these two are pulling out all the stops. Maki now with just crossface punches right across the bridge of the nose. Will Ridgway be able to come back from this?
Hi there, I'm Eddie Mac. You may know me as the lead voice of this, but also this, and this, and this, and sometimes a few other things. But we're here to talk about this. Virtual Wrestling United. We hosted quite a few events in the first few months of its existence, including Prestige, Insurgency, Queens of Wrestling 4, Most Wanted, Wicked Worlds, and Conspiracy, which you may be watching right now. For the events not named Conspiracy, you can see them right here, youtube.com/Virtual Wrestling United. Oh, and this is the channel for VWU Prestige 2 coming next summer. Cheap plug. Give us a follow on all of our social medias, including Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Virtual Wrestling United. The future is unified.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Hayato Maki has been in firm control of this match. Just slammed Ridgeway down on his arm, and now it looks like he's going up top.
This is not how I saw this match going.
Oh, Ridgeway moved out of the way.
That's more of what I expected.
Ridgeway, what the hell is that?
Whoa!
What a move! Into a cover. 1, 2, and no! Maki kicked out.
That was unreal.
My God, at the athleticism of Eric Ridgeway. Ridgeway now dropping the leg right into the abdomen.
Ridgeway is pumped. He's feeling it now.
Ridgeway might be looking for a Ridgeway to hell. Wait a minute. Maki caught him. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Dropped him right on the back of his head. That's got to be it. 1, 2, and no, Ridgeway.
Wow, I thought that had the 3 count written all over it.
I think Maki thought that too. Maki calling Ridgeway to his feet. No, Ridgeway. Ridgeway now. Oh, a shot to the bush. Ridgeway going up top. Here we go. This is vintage Ridgeway right here. And, oh my God, he
Oh my goodness.
The cover. 1, 2, and down, Maki.
Oh, how did he kick out of that?
Just barely getting the right shoulder up. Ridgeway now. Down a backstabber.
He's looking to finish him off right here.
Indeed, Ridgeway looking for the Ridgeway to hell. No, Maki. And Maki with a flapjack.
Right on his face.
Who's going to blink first in this one? Maki. Oh, no, Ridgeway. Ridgeway. Wait a minute. Ridgeway. Ridgeway to hell.
There we go.
They connected. 1, 2, and 3. It's over.
What a match.
Eric Ridgeway kicking off his season with a
Here
victory.
is your winner, Eric Ridgeway.
What a match between these two.
Let's hope he can keep that momentum going.
I wouldn't mind watching a match like that again.
Me too.
Maybe we'll get lucky this isn't the last time that Eric Ridgeway and Hayato Maki will be in an SWF ring together.
I hope not. That was fun.
Oh, PG-13. I was hoping you'd stop by. You see, something's been nagging at my mind. I'm just curious. What the hell you thought you were doing earlier by interfering with the SWF Championship match?
Are you really that blind, Blue? Did you not see what Pirtle did at Conspiracy? That was my moment. I had Kazar on the ropes, and Pirtle came out and ruined it. It should have been me coming into Season 4 as the SWF Champion.
I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't have enjoyed that too. Anyone but Kazar. But I'll tell you what. If this issue between you and Pirtle is going to continue to cause me trouble, then I'll end it. At Fanning the Flames, it's going to be you against John Pirtle again, with the #1 contendership on the line.
You won't regret this, but I'll make sure that Pirtle does.
Blockbuster announcement before we went to break. John Pirtle and PG-13 at Fanning the Flames with the #1 contendership on the line. But what the hell's going on here?
It's kind of weird. I don't understand.
This Tulsa crowd not sure what to... Oh, my goodness. Well, it looks like it is the SWF United States Champion, Pouncy, on his way to the ring.
Well, that's quite the interesting intro. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
You'll remember Pouncy at Mind Games took on Kyle Andrews in the SureShot finals. Seeing some highlights from that absolutely hellacious match. Right now, it was a back and forth affair to say the least, but then it ended with controversy as Kyle Andrews pinning Pouncy. The referee counted to 3. Pouncy kicked out at the moment he did, and I'm sure that's what we're about to hear about.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you and I were still talking about this days after it happened. It was just unreal.
Indeed, because of that match, Kyle Andrews, the holder of the SureShot contract. Let's see what Pouncy has to say. This Tulsa crowd obviously not happy with Pouncy being in the ring.
Who is?
2. That's the magic number now, isn't it? 2. That symmetrical number we find in a lot of things on this earth. It takes 2 to do a lot of things. However, it's 1 less than what you need to achieve victory in a professional wrestling match. And coincidentally, it's the number I kicked out at our match in Mind Games, Kyle Andrews. You didn't beat me. You didn't do anything. And by all accounts, I should be the rightful holder of the SureShot contract. At Mind Games VIII, Kirby, Carmen, and I proved every word we said. We are better than anyone ever gave us credit for, and in Season 4, write it down. We will be the single most unstoppable force in history. And that starts tonight, Kyle Andrews, with you showing us all the men we know that you aren't. You'll have to do what's right. And what's right, Kyle Andrews, is handing over your SureShot contract to the real owner. I'll stay in this ring all night if I have to. Come on. Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle.
Well, ask and you shall receive. The SureShot contract holder, Kyle Andrews.
This crowd is going nuts.
Oh, this is a lot of combustible element about to be in the ring right in front of us. Can just see the malice dripping off of Pouncy.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, that smirk from Kyle Andrews.
Who can forget the smirk? We should trademark it.
I guess I've finally gotten through to you, Andrews. So I guess you finally recognized which one of us is truly great. Which one of us belongs in the retirement home with Santoy.
Hold on, Pouncy. Hold on. I can't. I'm sorry. Hold on. So you've come out here, and you just came out here to bitch about how much better you are than me. I can't even believe this right now. I think I'm gonna go with no. You know, I was planning on coming down here and congratulating you. Me and you, we brought the house down. Match of the night, I swear to you, right? But you had to go and ruin it. You know, when I first met you, I actually kind of looked up to you. But you've changed. You're You're what I used to be. Yeah, that's right, you are what I used to be. I feel so bad for you. Looking back at how pathetic you've become. You see, I have the SureShot contract for one reason only. I earned it. I deserve it. Which is so much more than I can say for you.
What? You don't deserve anything anymore. Your time on top is through, Andrews, and the ultimate inevitability will...
Oh, come off it with that ultimate inevitability bullshit.
Whoa!
No one has ever gotten ahead in this business by just making up a fancy nickname for themselves. Honestly, all that makes you is the ultimate twat.
You say you and I tore the house down at Mind Games, huh? You say you're the future of the SWF? So prove it to me. Prove it to me, Andrews. By putting your future on the line at fanning the flames. I want that briefcase, Andrews. And I'm gonna get it.
You want my briefcase? You! Honestly, I can't even believe you right now. After what I did to you at Mind Games, you, the ultimate inevitability, wants my...
Oh my God!
Holy crap!
Pouncy just laid Andrews out with a sweet serenade. I don't know what his answer was going to be, but I get the feeling I know what it is now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a given.
Cole Van Zant here, with the man who faced both Alex Knight and Kevin Martin at Mind Games, Connor House. Connor, you put up a valiant fight, but unfortunately lost the match. What will you plan to do now that Season 4 has begun?
If I plan to do one thing, Cole, it's to show Alex Knight he's not worthy enough to wash my jockstrap. If it wasn't for his blind loyalty to the boss, I would have walked out with the gold. But no, somebody had to stick his dirty Scottish beard into someone else's business. Knight, don't ever think I'm letting you live this down. I'm winning that Intercontinental title one-on-one if it's the last thing I do. So that's why I'd like to challenge Mr. Kmart to a #1 contenders match next week. Kevin, if you're willing to put your money where your mouth is, meet me in the ring. Because no matter how hard you try, you'll never stop this house party.
This tag team match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the #1 contendership to the Femme Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, Jen Martin and Denise Albertus. Sugar and Spice.
Well, I guess we've got a #1 contendership match for next week on Revenge. Now we've got a #1 contendership match right here. Sugar and Spice taking on the Wild Roses, with the winner going on to face the Hellcats, the Femme Tag Team Champions at Fanning the Flames.
Well, I think I'm going to enjoy this matchup, Jeff. This has the makings of something sweet.
I can't believe you just did that.
And their opponents, Anna Machin and Molly Rose, the Wild Roses.
Come on, Jeff, you know me.
I do know you, partner. I do know you, and that's why I need you to sit right where you are and keep your hands on the table. We know the Wild Roses took on the Hellcats at Mind Games VIII for the Femme Tag Team Championships. They came away unsuccessful, but you have to believe Molly Rose and Animation want to get back to that point. They just have to take on a brand new team to get there. We saw just how brutal these two women can get, so
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if Albertus and Martin are up to the task.
I like the partnership of these two, and I'm kind of eager to see how it works out.
Oh, what? Machen. Oh, just rocking her.
And Machen's not wasting any time. My goodness.
Anna Machen, perhaps one of the best strikers in the SWF, bar none.
Oh, yeah.
Man, woman, it doesn't matter. Martin Nosh. Northern Light suplex. Doesn't get a 1 count, though. Martin trying to stand toe-to-toe with Machen, and I don't know that that's smart.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise it as a career move.
Martin, straight kick to the gut. Big scoop slam from Jen Martin. And the last time we saw Jen Martin, she was in a bad way up against Jennifer Baxter last season. This is her first shot at tag title glory, as Machen just continues the beating.
It's not the greatest way to start out the season by, taking on the Wild Roses, but hey, if you get a victory over them, you're well on your way to a good start.
Big double hip toss from Rose and Machen. I mean, they are former champions, and they are former champions for a reason. Molly Rose, you can say her development in the SWF has taken a fast track as she lands the neck breaker.
You got to believe that's a lot due to Anna Machen's guidance.
Yeah, the tutelage of Anna Machen is a powerful force in this business. Jen Martin, big clothesline in the corner.
Right on the arm.
Stomping on the arm, that's right. Oh, Rose might find herself in a bit of danger here. Let's take a look at Sugar and Spice teaming up for the first time.
Wow.
Albertus just hit her with velocity.
Basically took her head off her shoulders.
Denise Albertus, and look at the strength.
It was a big back body drop.
Off the ropes, and Rose managing to dodge whatever Albertus had in mind there, but not that.
Too close to her corner, though. She needs to get her out of there.
And Machen trying to get the tag there, but she just couldn't connect. And now Albertus cutting off the ring.
What a shove.
Denise Albertus, probably one of the strongest women in. Oh my God! What a senton! Just crushed the life out of Molly Rose, and no. Oh God!
That was awesome.
This just got unexpectedly brutal very quickly.
Ooh.
I think Rose might have been caught off guard by this. What are they fixing to do here? Albertus picks her up in a reverse DDT.
Wow, that's a great maneuver.
Martin with the cover here. Referee admonishing Albertus. Kept him from getting in position quite fast enough.
Yeah, that could have cost them the match right there. That's a big mistake.
And we'll have to see how that affects things. Martin, that Northern Light suplex again and again. Kick out before one. Oh, what a shot. Spinning Rose around in a Russian leg sweep.
Rose is in a bad way right now.
The Sugar and Spice working like a well-oiled machine.
You'd think that Sugar and Spice would be the ones that have been tag team partners for a long time.
Rose kicking her away, though. Rose. And the Hurricane Rana from the top rope.
That's a great maneuver. She needs to make the tag now.
Molly Rose. Another Hurricane Rana. Off the ropes.
That's
and an elbow drop.
She needs to tag. She's making mistakes here.
And Rose trying to press the advantage, but she does need to make a tag as Albertus makes her pay for it. And Albertus, what a belly-to-belly suplex.
Wow, that's power.
And this woman might... Oh, what a shot right to the face.
I know a few cruiserweights that she could take on right now.
Well, Albertus definitely... She might have an in for the FIM Division Championship against Abigail Fate. I don't think I've seen power from Albertus like this, and a 2 count. Rose kicks out. I'm in shock here.
Yeah, she's definitely been hitting the gym in the offseason, that's for sure.
Rose is in serious trouble here. Oh, what in the...
What is this?
But the double back body drop.
I love it. That was awesome.
Machen screaming for Rose to get to the corner. Oh, Rose. Oh, what a shot.
Now make the tag.
Lays Martin out. Will she make the tag this time? Oh, I think she's going to. And there it is.
It's about time.
Tag into Machen. Classic double team maneuver.
I love these two teams together, Jeff. Their chemistry is amazing.
Oh, what a shot. Right to the side of the head. Machen not... Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
I think Cleveland heard that.
There's a cover 1, 2, and Albertus breaking it up, and I feel like she had to.
Oh, for
Martin
sure.
is out.
Yeah. She has no idea where she is right now.
Jen Martin is out on her feet. Wait a minute. Just managing to fight off. What? Oh, my! What a kick!
Wow!
A knockout shot for a knockout shot. Machen, though. Oh. Straight knees to the chest. And Machen appealing to this Tulsa crowd. Oh, what are we going to see here? It's got her in the corner. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the German suplex.
Wow.
Folded her up like an accordion, and that might be the beginning of the end. Machen. No, Martin. Drop toe hold. Jen Martin. She's caught her. And, oh, my goodness.
Is that it?
That might be enough. The cover. 1, 2. Albertus taking Rose down. 3. My God. Sugar and Spice.
Here are your winners.
What just...
Sugar and Spice.
What just Sugar and Spice? They just stole one from the Wild Roses. Oh my goodness.
This is the first episode of the season, but that's going to be, top 3 upsets all year.
Oh my goodness.
Madison, what you did at Mind Games was shameful.
Shaylee, it's so good to see you after our match at Dark Horizon. I hear you got left off the card at Mind Games, but I'm sure you'll make it back one day. And I appreciate you coming to talk to me, but honestly, keep your thoughts to yourself.
Madison, we used to be friends. You know I was looking out for you.
Love, I'd like to remind you that your word carries no bearing on my existence. Of course, if it's a fight you're looking for, I might be inclined to oblige, but I don't fight for free any longer. So how about you scurry along while I go take care of some bigger fish?
As the fire of the movement fades away, a new blazing entity shall rise from its ashes. And with it comes a molten battleground. An inferno where gladiators and evil monsters shall duel. Titans will clash with warriors. The strength of the gates will be tested, and worlds will collide. As a chapter closes, a grander one begins. This is the birthplace of a new era. This is our inception. Enjoying the show? Head over to our GOG page where you can support Star Team and even purchase a Unite membership for oh wow, I still can't believe this, for free!
This match is set for one point, and it is for the #1 contendership to the United States Championship. Introducing first, from Beaumont, Texas, Juan Valdez.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at our main event. It's going to be Juan Valdez taking on the Suicide Phoenix, Josh Arcanum, with the #1 contendership to the United States Championship on the line. Slick, who do you have here?
I got Josh Arcanum all the way. I don't think Juan has quite recovered from his less than stellar performance against Kirby at Mind Games. I don't see this going well for him.
Yeah, that kind of beat down, that's going to leave you scars on the inside as well. You have to think Juan Valdez is not quite in the best place psychologically after being manhandled by the big green monster Kirby. But he's got to turn it around here against Josh Arcanum.
Absolutely, but it's going to be a tough matchup.
And his opponent from Rochester, New York, the Suicide Phoenix, Josh Arcanum.
And talking about polar opposite experiences at Mind Games, Juan Valdez beaten down at the hands of Kirby, but Josh Arcanum tasting success as he defeated his longtime rival Jason Powers in a Hell in a Cell match. I mean, that was a great match to watch from our perspective anyway. I'm sure from the fans' perspective.
For sure.
And definitely from Arcanum's perspective.
Oh, it was a whole entire, year's worth of frustration, plus, even more in the past from that. I enjoyed it, and I know he enjoyed dishing it out.
Indeed, but Josh Arcanum looking forward to the future, getting refocused on what's most important here on the SWF, and that's championship gold. But he has a tall test in front of him tonight in the form of that man right there, Juan Valdez. Let's start things off here. Juan Valdez, definitely a power wrestler, has the strength advantage here, but Arcanum with the speed advantage, but that's not helping him right now.
Yeah, I think he got caught off guard there. He didn't quite expect those fists and the knees.
And Valdez just keeping up the pressure, driving that knee into the trapezius muscle of Josh Arcanum.
Laid him out.
Just took him down with that right hand. And Valdez picking him up like a sack of potatoes and hangs him across the top rope.
No good.
Arcanum is already in a lot of serious danger.
Goodness.
God.
Well, maybe I was wrong about Valdez. He's looking good early on.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh my goodness.
God, I think he knocked a tooth out.
Yep. The fan over there got it.
Valdez has a serious chip on his shoulder and is taking out all his frustration on Josh Arcanum. But Arcanum coming back now.
I see what you did there. You lost a tooth and chip on your shoulder. That was good.
Arcanum, he's got to keep up the momentum. He's got to keep Valdez off balance. Goes for a belly-to-belly suplex, and Valdez,
oh my goodness.
Just rocks him. Shot right to the gut. And Valderez, what a hip toss.
That's power.
Arcanum taking an inordinate amount of abuse here. Oh, a bit of a collision there. Oh, Valderez. Oh, Valderez up and over.
You know, you don't realize how big Valderez is until he stands next to Josh Arcanum. And Josh Arcanum's no slouch either. But my goodness, that guy is big.
Arcanum possibly making a mistake here. Joining Valderez on the outside and into the steel ring stairs. And I think his forearm took the brunt of that.
That could pay dividends for Valderez here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Good Lord, what? And Valderez following after him. They're in the crowd here in Tulsa. My God, what's going to happen next?
This isn't a hardcore match.
Kyoko said we're getting a new employee.
If they work, I don't care.
I do hope they're interesting, though.
I'm not that tiny. There's a man! There's a man here! Yamada can do whatever she wants.
Do all of my employees have to be so terribly unpleasant?
The law is my mightiest weapon.
Is my brother causing you any trouble? For me, they're all pretty easy to deal with.
I'll be working here from now on. My name is Soda Takanashi.
Welcome.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God they've finally got back to the ring. As Valderez has just been lambasting Arcanum. Got a head of steam here. Oh, Arcanum!
Drop toe hold to the ropes.
And a double axe handle to the small of the back as Valderez was hung up in the ropes.
Hey, that's
Arcanum.
That's not easy to do. He's lifting up a big man there.
Arcanum gonna go up top here. He's known to take a chance every now and then. Arcanum, drops the leg!
Right across the throat.
Not going for the cover though. He's gonna go back to the knees, chopping the big man down.
That's a smart move to do. He's definitely undersized. You got to keep him down on your level.
And, oh my goodness!
Wow, that's power.
Oh, but Arcanum.
He missed.
I think he. Oh, and Valderez just runs him over. It's like a train hitting you.
Almost literally.
Inverted atomic drop, and Arcanum's going to take a powder. But Valderez is not going to let him get far. And we're back on the outside. This match, as you stated before the break, not a hardcore match. But you could have fooled either of these two men.
Yeah, they don't really care, and the referee obviously doesn't really care much either.
Valderez taking his sweet time getting back in the ring.
Ref's just kind of letting everything go.
Not a big slam in the corner. Arcanum took the brunt of that. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and Arcanum getting the right shoulder up.
He did. I don't think he hooked the leg there. That's kind of a rookie mistake.
Valderez getting a little too cocky with that cover attempt. Arcanum into the corner. Oh, this isn't good. Wait a minute, Arcanum up top. Here we go! Power slam by Valderez. That's it. The cover 1, 2, and now Arcanum still kicking out.
That guy has no quit in him.
Not an ounce. Valderez in a backbreaker. I don't know how much more damage Arcanum can take, though.
Yeah, he's looking a little worse for wear here.
And the human body can only take so much. Oh, wait a minute, Arcanum. And Arcanum, another flapjack.
How does he do that?
Getting some just magnificent lift on those. Arcanum. Oh, look at this.
What?
Valdez is a big man, and Arcanum just swinging him around.
We talk about Juan's power. Look at Josh's.
Now Arcanum showing he's got some reserves of his own. Arcanum now, and the elbow from the top rope.
That'll bring anybody down.
And another flapjack. God at the elevation. The cover. Arcanum is gonna. No, he can't.
Oh man, that was close.
I thought he had him there. Arcanum. Oh, what a clothesline. It's like all the pent-up frustration has come out again. Oh, what a shot. Rocking Valdez.
Oh, he missed.
The drop kick. He missed him. And Valdez.
That's a very... You don't see very many mistakes from Arcanum.
Oh, wait a minute. Valdez in the corner. He's measuring Arcanum. Could be coming. Oh, what a shot! The knockout shot! Right to the mush. The cover. 1, 2, and now Arcanum kicked out! How did he do it?
I can't believe it.
Oh, Valdez might be going for the pit maneuver here. Arcanum with the quick kick. And another one! Catching Valdez in the face.
Oh, he's feeling it.
Arcanum getting ahead of steam here. Here we go. Oh, the suicide drop.
That's it.
The cover. Arcanum's got him down. 1, 2, and 3. Arcanum with the victory.
That's a solid victory to open up the season.
Josh Arcanum.
Oh my goodness, what a match. Josh Arcanum came in as probably the definite, at least size advantage underdog, and still pulls out the win with just pure resilience.
Oh, what a night.
My goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to go. We hope you've enjoyed the first episode of SWF ReVenge for Season 4. We'll see you next week.